Okay. Back on track. So we were finishing with the whole, and we were trying to remember the highlights. Spain before I came to Germany. So as you can see, simple past has just one situation to use. Two actions, both finished in the past. You want to say that one is older, finished before this one. So I had traveled to Spain before I came, or before I traveled to Germany. You put the eldest in the Zarina, it's summertime, and any plans for the summer?
To have a vacation? I'm
Maybe
going to have vacation. I'm going to hike
okay.
with my children.
For a few days?
Yes, for several days with tents. Tents.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
So you'll take your own tent. You'll not reserve any hotel. You'll not.
No.
Where is that?
Backpacks, tents, sleeping bags.
Super. And where is that? Is it far from where you live?
Yeah, but it's our Carpathian Mountains. I don't know the route right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not dealing with this. Our friends deal with this with the route, so they try to find perfect route, not for adult, but perfect route for children to enjoy and not to be too tired.
I see. Dmitro, the summer plan?
Yes, I have one. At least to receive in August a short holiday, 10 or 15 days, and I'm gonna spend these days with family and with my parents. I think it will be good.
It will be great, actually. This is the best
Yeah.
spending of time, is to be with the family and to be with. Sometimes people should go to Canary and do Nevim and somewhere, but actually spending this quality time with the family and in a peaceful atmosphere, sometimes doing the easy stuff without tents, without running, is a bless by itself.
Mm-hmm. For example, to dig potato, yeah, with your parents.
For example, simply. Anthony, any plan? Any summer plan?
My summer plan is working, but maybe next weekend my parents won't come to visit me, and I will have a little vacation for 3 days.
Okay.
And I want to spend time with my parents.
You mean mom and dad? Yes, your parents, both of them.
Yeah.
Okay. They live far from you?
Yeah, a little bit on the west of Ukraine.
Okay. That would be great too. Hopefully it's safe to move, yes, from one place to another.
Yeah.
Dobra. Okay, conditionals look like this. So this is a recap, like summary of the course. Conditionals look like this. We have 5 types of conditionals. We use 4. The 5th is rarely used anyway. Zero conditional is when you talk about 100% true things. So if you heat water to 100 degrees, it boils. I'll remind you that zero conditional has no will, no would, nothing. Just simple present here and simple present there without anything. So if you heat water at 100 to 100 degrees, it boils. If I drop the pen, it falls when it's 100% true. I also remind you that conditional sentence is a two-parter, so it has 2 parts, one right, one left. Usually, if clause is the subordinate, less important. Why? Because you understand that sentence better. So if you say water boils, spoke, you get it. But if I told you if I heat water, it still doesn't mean anything. So you have main clause, and you have subordinate clause. The main clause is the one which you understand alone without really need to say anything with it, besides it. So you can say water boils and everybody understands you. Do you remember, guys, first conditional and the difference between zero and first? Anyone?
First condition is if present simple, and future simple. The second part, will plus verb.
Very nice. And when do we use it, Zarina? When?
It's real when you're talking about real future. For example, if I do something, I will go. Okay, if I read this book, I will explain the.
Yes, friendly piece of advice. When you think about conditions, think about percentage. This is the trick. This is the deal. This is the secret of. So, if you say that zero condition is 100%, so first condition is 80, 90%, is really high. You will come to work tomorrow, yes? And it's not like maybe not possible, like 99% you will come. Nie daj Boże, you, I don't know, not you, somebody got sick or so, maybe you will not come. So this is not 100% true. If I come to work tomorrow, I will give you the book, something like this. So always conditions about percentage, remember this. So first conditional is 80 or 90%. So the possibility is really high. If you eat healthy food, you will feel better. So in this conditional, in this example here, maybe somebody eats healthy food and they don't feel better. So it's not like 100%. Maybe they live with their mother-in-law. Nobody can feel better when you live with your mother-in-law. But so, but mostly if you eat healthy food, you will feel better. Zero, always true. 100, mostly 100%, and first, mostly true. Second conditional looks like this. So 10 or less percent even. Let's try, Dmitro, this sentence. Let's remember this sentence. How can you put it in second condition?
Lottery, yeah. If I
Yep.
won a lottery, I would buy a car. Simple example, but
Very good, very good. If I won, simple past, very good. The lottery, not I will, I would. I would, bravo, buy a car. And that's the trick is that it's not impossible, but the possibility is really low. This is the trick. If I became president of Poland, I would close all schools. If I became the president of Poland, I would close all schools. Something like this. So it's not impossible, but the possibility is really low. And then you have something called unreal past, which is if she were, if he were, like that. So you want to say if I was you? No, we don't say if I was you. We say if I were you. I takes was, but in second conditional, in unreal past, it becomes were. So all pronouns take were. If he were, if she were, if they were, if I were. Then the third conditional. Third conditional, let's remember the percentage, which is 0%. It talks about something in the past that had never happened and will never happen. So we can say, for example, that Ukraine was playing football with Germany and Germany lost, and we want to say that if Germany won the match, it will play today. How can we form this? How can we do it? In third conditional.
If Germany had won,
Bravo.
it would, or yeah,
Bravo,
it
bravo.
would,
It would,
or something. I don't know what it would.
it would
It
have
would be on the
played,
first place, for example, something like this.
super. It would have played against Italy today, something like this. If Germany, super, had won, this is important, past perfect, had won, it would have played against Italy today. As you can see in this example, both parts are unachieved. So Germany didn't win, and Germany is not playing today with Italy, so against Italy. So the point is that in this third conditional, if I had chosen law as my study, I would have become a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, and I haven't chosen law. So if I had chosen medicine, I would have become a doctor. I didn't choose medicine, and I'm not a doctor, okay, of medicine. If I had chosen medicine, I would have become a doctor. That's the third condition. We distinguished between acronyms, NATO and AIDS and UNESCO are acronyms, and COVID and news because you pronounce them as one word. North Atlantic Treaty Organization, Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome, United Nations Education, Scientific Cultural Organization, Coronavirus Disease, North, East, West, South. These are one words, but when you pronounce them, the IAEA, this is not an acronym, this is abbreviation, because you are saying them letter by letter. When you say them letter by letter, it's abbreviation. So abbreviations still say letter by letter. Acronyms are one big word. Zarina, what is FBI?
FBI, abbreviation, Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Bravo, it's abbreviation. It's not acronym because it's okay. That's so we flashed back on tenses, on conditionals, articles, homophones, homographs. We talked too much about maybe history, mythology, politics, and that's good. We mentioned that all the days of the week came from goats. So Moon Day, Sunday, Saturn Day. In the old days, they used to be called after the planets. Planets are called after gods, mostly Roman. Gods, even the months of the year came from, many of them came from mythology, except September, November, December, October. They came from the Italian numbers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, September, 8, October, 9, November, and 10, December. And actually, December, for example, it's called Dicembre in Italian. So those are numbers in Italian. June is the wife of Zeus, of Jupiter. Usually she was the goddess of pregnant women. And in the old belief is if the woman gives birth in June, this is something very good. January, god of beginning, whatever. When you know some other languages, Spanish, Italian, whatever, French even, you will see the planet at the beginning of the word. So Mercury. So, Wednesday is Mercury. Martedi is Tuesday. Mars day, Martedi. So Tuesday is Mars, and Tuesday would be Mars. Wednesday would be Mercury. Thursday from Thor, from Jupiter. Thursday, Zeus. Friday from Venus. And Saturday, Saturn. Saturn day, Saturday, and Sunday, of course. Moon day. In the old times, it looked like this, but today we cut one O and we say Montag, Lunidi. As you know, Luna is Księżyc, moon in Italian, so Lunidi is Monday. Monday. That's with the Zarina, I'm old enough and I have Alzheimer. Remind me, have you been to Poland before?
No, I've never been to Poland.
It will be
Even
your
I
first
don't
time.
remember if I went somewhere in transit via Poland. I don't know. I think no. I only serve on the Ukrainian Polish border, and I work with Polish colleagues, bodyguards, but I never been there.
Okay. When you have time, not now, of course, this is our city is called Lublin. You will come here, and this is Lublin. You can watch it, get to know the city, a bit read about it. It's a beautiful place. The thing about Lublin is that it wasn't destroyed in World War II. So Old Town is a really old town. Many old towns in Stare Miasto, in Poland, Krakow, Warsaw, they have been rebuilt. They are renovated. But Lublin is real. Lublin wasn't destroyed. So what you see there from those 200-year buildings, it's still there. So peaceful. It's the safest in Poland, number 7 in the world. So it's safest number 7 city in the world. You will have, I think, a nice time there. Every city has a symbol, and the goat koza is our symbol in the city. You will see maybe famous places like Zamek Lubelski, the castle, Brama Krakowska, Krakow Gate, the old town, the Deptak, and then you will get to try some maybe Polish food. I think that Polish food and Ukrainian food are a bit similar, or not? Barsh, pierogi, whatever, yes?
I think it's similar.
Pierogi we have, but we called it vareniki.
Okay.
But not pierogi. But in western part of Ukraine, for example, even in Lviv, so they call pierogi the same as in Poland, because so in Lviv, I lived there. I have lived there for a year and a half, I think. So, and I heard a lot of words that came from Polish language, and they used very many words of Polish origin.
For Ukrainians, tell me your real maybe feelings about Poland. I know some historical conflicts were there. I know some, but you feel that during this recent time, its relations are better or not, or how do you feel about this country?
Well, as for me, I'm very comfortable with that people. I know a lot of Polish people, and I even in my previous life, some of them came to Odessa to visit us, but they were very surprised with this city because it was very expensive even for them to spend time here and to live near the sea. And with the beginning of war, so a lot of my colleagues or a lot of my friends went to Poland, and they still live there. they work there.
Mhm.
And I'm talking about in my colleagues, because as for now they not serve in bodyguard service, because they were retired before war, or some of them they were retired during wartime, and they moved there, and they love this country, they love people, and I don't hear, okay, there are bad and good things, but good things are much more frequent to hear.
Okay. Some Polish people live in Ukraine now, or maybe not that much.
Let me say about my experience. I have met in Ukraine people who identify themselves as Polish, but at the same time they can't speak Polish, so they remember that their grandparents were Polish, but they forget the language, and he is Ukrainian now, but origin is Polish. So in Ukraine also is Catholic Church, and I think the people who go to the church, Catholic Church, is mostly Polish. It's about origin. So there is plenty of people who is actually the Polish origin have.
You know, when I was a child, I used to think that Catholic Church is a Polish church. Because I'm a Catholic and my grandparents are of Polish origin, but really I don't know nothing about this. But I only know that they are Catholic because of that origin. And as for now, my so before war, I lived in Khmelnytsky, and Khmelnytsky has very big diaspora of Poles, and even there is part of Khmelnytsky where all families are living right now, and their origin is of Poles. And that is why even in school, for example, my children and my senior daughter, she started to learn Polish language, because in their school they decided to learn this language because of our good relationship, and because of a lot of people who have such origin.
History and relations are really intermingled, and they are very, very close to each other. There is something utopic a bit, that we hope those Slavic countries one day to be again one country, although this is out of politics. But you know, I think I met thousands of Ukrainians here, and you know, we are very similar. Culture is very similar, and things are so let's say podobne, as we say in Polish, very, let's say, similar and close to each other. The culture, hopefully, as we said, one day this will go back to. I stopped years ago to bet and to put my shares on politicians. I think people are more important, and relationship between people are more important than politicians. Politicians will fight till ever, and that will be endless. But as we are doing exactly right now, and as many Ukrainians here in Poland, so people are people. People are good everywhere. Dmitry, what are the foreign languages you teach? I mean, Ukrainian schools teach.
Ukrainian schools. As of now, first of all, it's English, and I meet scholars that learn German, Spanish, and Polish as well.
So Polish is there, yes? Polish
I think Polish is common as a second language for learning in a west part of Ukraine. It's true. Yeah, Zarina can say more about that. As I know, Zarina, your children, learn Polish in school.
Yes. So as I've said, that it depends on the region of Ukraine, but if the city is closer to western part, because Khmelnytsky is not western part, it's considered to be central part of Ukraine, but still they started to learn Polish language because of diaspora and because of the good relationship with Poland. Surely, for example, in Odessa, I know that there is English, German, and French language. So they learn, and I think I don't remember. I don't know if other languages our students.
But who chooses to? Students, parents, or this is obligatory by the school? The school says.
As for Khmelnytsky, or as for the school of my children, it's obligatory. English is obligatory from the first grade. German, they started to learn German and Polish from the 5th grade. And I know that in Odessa, so the English is obligatory from the in whole Ukraine, English is obligatory from the 1st grade, and in the 5th grade they depends on the school, they can choose or German or French. It depends on the school. If there are two languages, French and German, so they choose. If there is no the possibility to learn these two languages, so it's just obligatory to teach the second language, and it might be German or it might be French.
Interesting fact, I would add that it is considered in Ukraine that Odessa is multicultural city, and many nations interacted this, and there are many streets that are named associated with cities, foreign cities, and nations. For example, we have in Odessa Greek street, Jewish street, Bulgarian street.
We have even Lev Kaczynski street, or I don't know what. But after Lev Kaczynski.
Italian street, and of course Polish street, and near to this there is Lech Kaczynski street also. But Polish street is an old name. It means that Polish people have lived there for years.
Also, actually, in Lublin we have many Ukrainian monuments, figures, politician figures, historical. You will see it. I should say this at the end of the course. It has been a blessing and pleasure to meet you guys. Personally speaking, that was my project and idea to come close to each other. to invite you here to show appreciation for your job, for your work, and to bridge gaps and contacts with you. Beginning always with women, Zarina, you are just a very smart woman, and I think that you scare men with your smartness. Men, like to control, but you are just a good person, full of good information. You know things. You've been around. You're in a good position. Wish you all the best. Dmitry, you're a brother. I simply respect your character so much. You're a good father, good parents, good parent, good human being. So wish you all the best. Anthony, the same. So hopefully we'll see you soon in I think that's half a month or 20 days. You will be here. And wish you all the luck till we meet.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very
Anthony.
much.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll see you.
Women, I don't want to say lie, but they try to hide their real ages. Why? What's
I think the problem is not in women, but in women, but the problem is in men, because they always want to have young women behind their backs, but they don't want to have these old ones, or not even old ones, but with wise ones.
the wise. So always the man is the problem. Yes. Oh,
Surely, but
yeah.
not we.
Sure. We are the causes of every, and you are the angels. We are the devil, and you are the angels. Sometimes my wife drops something or she does something which is totally unrelated to me, and then she looks at the wall like, and she, if you didn't put this before yesterday here, I wouldn't see. We are always the cause
Yes,
of,
she was
yes.
nervous because of some undone things by you. Women always think a lot, so they have a lot of thoughts in their heads. That is why just not to do something, and they remember it, and then in
Forever.
several days it might be the consequences of your undoing.
It's not for several days, for several centuries. Sometimes you talk about, yes,
Yes.
for decades. Remember in 1992 when it's so woman-like. So he turned 6 last Friday. She turned something. This is about age. Dmitro, you are 40, yes?
Yes, I am.
Frankly speaking, are you scared of aging? Are you afraid of getting older? Does that busy your mind sometimes?
Yeah. I'm thinking a lot of my age, and when I was 30, I had thoughts that this decade from 30 to 40 is the most important in a man's life.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays I have changed my mind. I have changed it because I feel myself. I feel pretty young. I feel full of efforts, of powers, energy. Yeah, I have plans for future, despite of the war. But I stay optimistic. So, as you can see, I'm trying to improve myself, studying English, etc. And I think the man at 40 is pretty young, and at the same time, simultaneously, the man is also experienced well. So it's a good time to реалізувати, так, realize my plans, what I want to do,
to achieve the
be done.
plans itself.
Yeah. So I am not scared. I'm not currently. I'm not scared about my age, because
That's nice. What do you think? The same question we asked Zarina. Why women tend to maybe hide to, their ages? What's going on? Metro?
What about women? I think for women, the age is not important as a feeling that she is loved, she is adored. Yeah.
Okay.
So the feelings is most important for women. If a woman feels loved, adored, wanted, she is happy, I think.
So age is not the most important thing, you think? She needs to be to feel loved. Yes, she needs to feel loved.
Feel loved.
Okay. Anthony, are you here?
Yes.
Okay. You met too many women around you hiding their real ages?
Yes, I'm working with a lot of women, and that I have two important women in my life. It's my mother and it's my wife.
And you know that mostly, as we were talking, mostly women don't like to talk about age, and they don't want to say their real age. And so why? What do you connect this with?
Sorry?
Why women like to hide their ages? Like, she's 40, she says I'm 30, she's 50, she says I'm...
Maybe for the women, it's like a nostalgia here, like when they feel good in age of 18, age of 20, and now sometimes women want to back on this age.
Yeah, okay, so
maybe yes. Maybe it's my
I understand. Andre, can you hear us?
Yes, I hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Andre, okay. We are talking a bit about, today we are flashing back on the whole course. And we're gonna talk about this nice tense, which is perfect, present perfect. Do you know anything about it? Do you remember it?
So. Unfortunately, last today I'm sleep maybe 4 hours, and I not to be activity for today.
No worries. Okay. Simply speaking, grammatically speaking, this is the structure of present perfect: have, has, or has, of course, plus verb 3. She, he, it, has, I, you, they, we, have. Of course, you have 7 pronouns in English, and 3 of them take has. That's not really important. What is important is why, when to use it, when to use present perfect. And we use present perfect to talk about something began in the past and is still going on. So present perfect is a bridge. Always remember this idea of bridge between past and present. This is the most important concept of present perfect. Andre, tell me something you used to do in the past and you still do now. You're still doing now.
I don't know. I don't know when I used present or past.
I will help you. Let's think of some activity, hobby, work you do now and you used to do in the past. You're still doing.
I'm driving car.
Okay. I'm driving a car, so it means right now. So let's say I drive cars, yes. So I have, this is how to say it. I have driven cars for 20 years, 15 years, something like this. Okay. You talk about this in present perfect because you used to do it and you're still conducting it. You're still doing it. So have or has, then drive, drove, and driven. Drive, drove, driven. We need verb 3 for present perfect. Verb 3. Zarina, give me example. About
Present perfect.
Yes. Give me example about Dmitro.
About metro.
Hmm?
I don't know what kind of example I can say about metro.
He's your colleague, something he used to do and he's still doing.
He have worked as a lawyer for several years. I don't know. And
Bravo, he has.
works.
He has.
He has. Mhm.
That's the trick. He has worked as a lawyer for 10 years. Good. That's the trick. Bravo. Now, Dmitry, tell me something about Zarina.
Zarina has worked for Maritime Guard for a few years. Yeah.
That's nice. So that's the trick. First, it bridges the gaps between past and present. Something started in the past. Then number 2, let me remind you of number 2. It's to talk about an action has just finished. Has just finished. It can be personal action, something like I have just finished something. I have just ironed my clothes. My clothes.
Actions.
It's właśnie, dopiero. Something has just finished now. Or it can be something big. So the conflict between Iran and Israel, for example. Israel has just finished. So it's a big event and it has just finished. It can be 2 days ago, it can be 3 days ago, so that's always safe to use. And number 3 is when you don't care or you don't know the time. You don't care or you don't know the time. So I'm telling you about nice book, nice movie, and simply you can say, I have read this book before. It doesn't matter really when. I've read
Ви
this
що,
book.
щодня збираєтесь ходити? Кажу, ви що, щодня збираєтесь ходити?
Book before. Your mic is open, Zarina.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, but if you are just saying some military secrets, we don't want you to spill it out. Spill it out. Spill out is the good word for secret, for something you want to sometimes. Anthony, you are creative enough to use dish, not as a plate. Can you use dish as a verb?
I think we maybe cooked some. Not?
Okay, to cook something. How about dish out something? What is to dish out something? Dish it. Okay, this is the word.
I have no ideas. Sorry.
Dish it out. Or let's spill the tea. These two expressions are to reveal some secrets, to say what you have been hiding. For example, let's say that Marina and Maria are sitting and together and they are talking, but Zarina couldn't hear them talking, and she wanted really to know what's going on. So when she met one of them, she said, let's spill the tea or dish it out. Or like, tell me what happened. What's the secret? So this is how to put it in. Say what you have been hiding. Say what's hidden. Say what are the secrets. You dish out something. You say the information. You tell the information which have been hidden. As for the last tense of present, it's present perfect progressive. Dmitro, you heard that the conflict between Israel and Iran has stopped, yes?
Yes, of course. I follow news.
And you think the results were achieved? Iran is not producing the bomb anymore? You think it was just killing of people? What do you think?
I think actually the conflict is hasn't completed. It's a phase, yeah.
Okay.
Just a period, and we'll see what will happen in the future.
You think the American invention was important? American bombing was important?
Is it effective or important?
This intervention was, let's say, yes, effective maybe?
As I know personally from the news, American military staff doesn't know that whether effective was attack or not. It's assessment is going on. This assessment, military assessment, yeah, is going on, and they will decide what do in the future. But I'm afraid that conflict isn't completed.
Let's be honest, we don't want, nobody wants Iran to have bombs, of course. No, I think no one has this desire. But on the other hand, Israel has almost 300 nuclear bombs. So, it's also not safe to put. These are not toys. These are planet destructive toys, those nuclear bombs. What happened in Chernobyl was just a small incident. Imagine that, they target each other factors, reactors. As you remember, a reactor is the good word for for nuclear place where you make things. So it's called nuclear reactor. It will not be easy. Zarina, you think the war, I know you hate politics, I know you hate me, I know you hate Iran, and this whole topic, but you think about the war ending, or you think that that was just an episode of the conflict?
No, I don't think that that was the end of conflict or the end of war, because the character of that people of Iran is not to live like this, just their words, and I think as for now, they don't know that for a while, to stop for a while in creation.
Okay.
Don't know.
In creating, I think.
Creating.
Always we use this something called gerund, is a noun with ing. With ing. This is how we comment on the grammar, so we don't make it boring. We don't want to start talking about grammar. No, this we refer to grammar when we need it. When you say I love swimming or I love eating, whatever, swimming is a noun here, so it's not a verb. Many people, when they see this ing, they say, no, this is a verb. No, it's not a verb, it's a noun, like boy, girl, cat. But this noun with ing, so it's called gerund. Okay, so she is swimming is a verb, and the swimming shoes, the swimming boots is an adjective. So the word swimming here has three different grammatical categories. The first one is noun. I love swimming, I love running, swimming is healthy. This is noun. And then we are swimming, she is swimming, he is swimming. This is a verb. But the swimming boots, the swimming clothes, the swimming whatever, this is an adjective because you are describing the boots as swimming boots. So in creating, it stopped Iran. It helped in creating something. And so that's your goal. Your goal is your opinion on this conflict now. It's wise what you described, you and Mitro, that yes, the conflict is not ended yet. We don't know, and the assessment is still going on. Anthony, you follow this news?
Unfortunately, I didn't saw TV, and I didn't hear everything about this.
Everything or nothing?
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know that there was a war between these two countries.
Yeah, of course. I know about it.
In this context, Anthony can tell me, I wasn't under a rock. What is to be under a rock? Anybody?
Maybe it's to know something.
Bravo is not to know something for a long time. So, I already heard that this guy died. Have you been under a rock? It's under a rock is somebody who has been out of news for a long time. They are unupdated, not updated. When somebody is not updated, they are under a rock. So you can simply say, I haven't been under a rock, so I'm fine. I know what's going on. Andre, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. You think that this conflict is somehow ending?
No, this is not a simple topic. The conflict is not over and will continue in future. Many intelligence agencies say that the actions of America have not achieved the expected result.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Iran can create nuclear bomb because Iran, what he doing, he's not using nuclear reactor. He's used only in nuclear bomb.
Okay. But Israel has 300 nuclear bombs already. Why are you fine about it?
300 nuclear bombs is very, very bad for a war.
Yes. Israel has more than France. Nuclear bombs, already bombs. It's not, they are not doing it. They are not, no, they already have it. They can destroy the whole planet. But why everybody is cool about it, but Iran is like dangerous? Israel proved that they are not,
Yes, nuclear weapon, it's bad all, but world not haven't nuclear weapon because it's his
if some of you loves comedy, political comedy, a very smart movie. If you love smart movies, I would advise you to watch this. It's one of the funniest, smartest movies I've ever watched. Dr. Strangelove. Don't be scared when you see it black and white. It was meant to be black and white, but it's about this, exactly about nuclear mania. Watch it. It has a complex title, actually. How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. This is the whole title of the movie. You can watch it and then. So, Zarina, you think that we have that 5 countries which already have nuclear bombs. Everybody knows about it. China, USA, Great Britain, Russia, and France. And you have some other countries, they have nuclear bombs, India, Pakistan, and North Korea, and Israel, but they are not members of the nuclear club. Yes. Do you think the nuclear bombs are important? Some countries say that they are so important. What do you think?
As for me, I think that for countries to have this nuclear bomb is some kind to hide their weakness or to increase their importance in the political field or in the world. So if we're talking about the USA and Great Britain and Russia, so that countries are quite big, old, and strong enough. And if we're talking about other countries like India, so I think that they, in that way, they struggle for their place in the world, for their importance, for their strength, just to show themselves, to show all countries in the world, all people in the world, that they are quite important, and we have to deal with them and to pay attention to what they say.
When a nuclear bomb is a new thing. Before nuclear bomb, there was atomic bomb, and when Albert Einstein knew what's going on, he was offered to be the president of Israel, if you know about. He's Jewish, of course, and he was offered to be the president of Israel, but he refused, and he wrote a famous letter by then to American president to warn him about the atomic danger. And he begged, this is, you can see the letter on internet, of course, and he begged the American president to be careful of manufacturing bombs. So you can use nuclear and atomic power in many good things, but the first thing human thought about is bomb. Let's create bombs. Not to create electricity, not to create alternative energy. No, let's do killing machines, and that was unfortunately developing fastly because the atom splits, and then you give it more power and becomes nuclear explosion. Nuclear, you just give it hydrogen and whatnot. So unfortunately, humanity is still. That's when Albert Einstein said, I'm not sure about World War III, what people will use, what weapons, but I'm sure that World War IV, people will use sticks and stones. So humanity is going back to the primitive state, unfortunately. At Metro, we are finishing. We have a couple of stuff to tackle for today. I will tell you the schedule. I received this letter from the president of Berlin. His name is Krzysztof Żuk, and Mr. President invites you 21st of July, 10 a.m. in Ratush's building of the City Hall, Sala number 20. Meet the President at 21st of July. After the meeting, some of the border guards will be here from Lublin, and some of the municipal police, Straż Miejskiej, and somebody from the marshal office, whatever. I invited a couple of people to welcome you to have, let's say, first meeting and relation face to face under the president. Then we will go to have the bad people will have beer, but Metro will have zero alcohol beer. Okay, so sorry for that. Okay, sorry, Metro. I hope that you'll not be annoyed if somebody is drinking next to you.
At all.
We'll have soft, beer, wine. That's it. We are not heavy, and then we'll go for some drink, and we'll see the city, and we'll spend good time.
Thank you.
Starting with women, Zarina, tell me what you hated about our course.
What I hated about what?
The course, the English course here. What we do? Teachers and
History.
history. Okay.
No, I really enjoyed these classes. I enjoyed the information I received. Enjoyed the information I could remind, and even so about usage of different tenses. in this language. And if we're talking about Fridays, so it's always great to get to know some new information about other countries. So everybody of you are always prepared to give us any kind of information. And the most important thing that you tried to push us to talk and not to be, as you said, not to be shy. So everything is okay, and I enjoyed.
Maybe something to make better, maybe some suggestion. Thank you. I appreciate what you said.
I even don't know what to make better, because for me it's for the first time that I participate in our meeting,